So I started to do another Boglin video. This is my third one, possibly. I rearranged the collection, and I always rewatch it and like wish I said things I didn't say or could have done it better. So I figured I'd show off my collection again in its new kind of arrangement. Some notable exceptions that you're not going to see. The hard plastic like mini Boglins, I don't have those. I definitely didn't grow up with them, and they're not really for me. They're definitely cool in their own right, but yeah, I decided just not to delve into those. And there's the 2001 or 2000, I forgot the exact year, Boglins that were like, in the States, I got them at Toys R Us. There was like 2 big ones and 3 smaller ones. I had those. I've since traded them, and they're just too expensive to rebuy for the quality they are. They're really not that great, so I'm okay with not having them. With that said, I believe my collection's pretty impressive, if not the most impressive of Boglin collections out there. There's definitely people that are catching up to me, though, and some might have surpassed me, but anyway, here's what we got. Let's start in the bottom. We have... These are the Tim Clark originals. As you see, the Cyclops, the Bat Boglin, Swag, the Amazonian Boglin, Neep, Grumpf, the Anglerfish Boglin. This is a specially painted Swag, and some more Grumpfs. They were in like a wrestling ring in my old video, and looking back, I'm like, that just doesn't look good. So I decided to kind of let them be separated. I thinned out the herd a little bit. I actually sold a few. But yeah, and so behind them are various versions of Dwarf, Vlab, and Drool, depending on what country you're from. I'm from America, so I'm going to go with Dwarf, Vlab, and Drool. Some of them have hair, some of them don't. These are just, I haven't really thought of like the best place to display these because quite frankly, is running out of room. There's a Kickstarter going on right now, so I'm going to have to make room, probably going up. Here's my first row. There'll be various Cage Boglins alongside, but I have all like the small ones out. Here's Spunk, and this is the exact Spunk that was molded for the King Spunk, which is going to be coming out in the Kickstarter. So he's a little bit famous. He's going to have an older brother coming out. There's Long Tongue Spunk, Purple Spunk, which is very hard to come by. And here's this dude. I always forget his name, so the dude with the pointy ears. And again, there's various Boglins in the back. Again, it's really just mainly versions of Drool, Dwarf, and Vlab, so unless it's something notable, I'm not going to bother pointing it out. Here's the long-tongued version. And even this guy, he comes in a variety of colors. The normal color is purple, but there's also like, I don't know, a reddish brown and just a straight up greenish brown. The mystery of Boglins is we're not really sure if these are mistakes or just really rare variants. Kind of adds to the fun of collecting. And here we go up. I believe this guy is Squawk. I'm really bad at the small Boglins names, I'm sorry. Long-term version, and besides the glow, I don't have any other colors of him. He's just pretty much purple. Here's a very rare version of Harry Drool, who is like, he's like greenish blue with red hair. Long-tongued. I'm really bad at saying that. Brown ones, purple. And this is like a bluish brown. Somebody told me that that's how they all come. I don't know about that though, until like the paint wears off. And here are the very, very desired Halloween Boglins. Everyone seems to love these guys, and I like them too. But they're not my favorite. I like the more like natural looking Boglins, like something that you would see in the actual like be a living creature, where these clearly are just painted up Halloween versions of them. Again, I think they're cool, but I don't really quite get the obsession of them. But yeah, they seem to be really popular these days. So we're going up. I have another blue Harry Drool. a yellow hairy Vlob, a very rare variant. Here are the mini baby Boglins. They're all squished in here. I don't know if I quite went over those too much last time, but I'm not pulling them out. Action Boglins, only sold in England. Most of the cool Boglins you're going to see are really only sold in England. The American set is actually pretty, not that vast. It's only maybe like, I don't know, 12 to 15 Boglins. Glint and Quirk might be my favorite Boglins besides Harry Wart. There's something about them I just really like. A lot of people confuse these with the 2000 Boglins. They're not them. These are vintage. They're probably, I think, some of the last released Boglins ever made. They're light and sound ones. Here are the Arco Boglins, which are pretty rare. And this guy right here is actually from my childhood. This is the King Mini Boglin that Tim made. This is the only Mini Boglin I have. And here are the Glow Boglins. The Glow Smalls. Some of these are really hard to come by. This guy in particular, and this guy in particular. One of the few people that have all 6. I think there's long-tongue versions. I think this guy's a long-tongue version of some of them, but I'm not getting into that. It's too much. I mean, if I see them, I'll buy them, but they're just coming so hard to find. There's more Dwarks, more Drools, more Vlobs, Hairy Vlob, Drool. I just have... This is my favorite type of Boglin. Just a regular, standard, large-sized Boglin. So I just have tons of them. And anytime I see them, I pick them up. Here are my Soggy Boglins. And here's Slopster, one of the very few Boglins that has made it out of my childhood collection. And I also have a box, never removed from box Slopster. My only mint Boglin. These are the new mini Boglins that Tim made. I believe, I call the other ones Action Boglins. I think these are called Action Boglins too, but someone's probably going to correct me if I'm wrong. This guy's all messed up, so I got a new one. Rasp is the hardest one to find here. This is Boglebone's pin made by Cavity Colors. And this is like another thing that Tim made. It's like a kind of like a picture, but it's actually still a puppet. You can actually control it from the back. Here's some of my more like rare pieces. This is brown or green Vlob. And I have a boxed Glint and Quirk. They've been removed, but they're just to have the box is cool. I'm really into the Boglin boxes. Here is the shrunken head Boglin that Tim Clark made. This is a 1-of-1. It was made for the Boglin Art Show. And these are guys that totally didn't film in my last video. These are the wiggly tongue large Boglins. They're missing something, the wiggly tongue. Some of them rotted, so I just took them out. And I quite frankly think the tongue looks kind of stupid anyway. And this wart right here is the one that was actually scanned for the upcoming King Wart. So he's a little famous too. And here we go. These are probably 2 of the hardest ones I have to find. Hairy Wart with the Hairy Wart. And the Argentinian bootleg Boglin. Now somebody commented last time that it is a Boglin, it's just a hard one. It is not a Boglin. It is a Maku. It looks like a Boglin, but it's not one. And here we have some mint on card baby action spinning Boglins. Finding these loose is impossible. Finding them carded is next to impossible. And that about does it. This is the Boglin collection. Any questions? Feel free to comment. Even though I'm not so great at responding on YouTube, I'm going to try to do a little better at that. Thank you.